It's so hard, bro. See, grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac.
That's John Lil Pump Games thinking out loud. Southside top down, that's just how I get down.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy CJ back here with another video. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 diss songs of all time. Now, yesterday I was going through YouTube and I came across a few diss songs. I'm like, wow, man, like this song was super disrespectful. You know, I figured go back in the catalog, go back a few years ago and see exactly, who made which diss song and what was the motive behind that and that. So I just decided, to grab a bunch of them and just put it together as my top 5. And I'm gonna list them out to you guys. So you guys just let me know if you think this song is on the top 5 list, or you think that another song deserves to be on the list. But yeah, let's get into the first song. So the number one diss song of all time, of course, has to be "Hit 'Em Up." Tupac, of course, made the song. This song was inspired by an incident that happened with Tupac and Biggie. Apparently, Tupac was on his way to see Biggie when he ran into a gunman who ended up shooting him 5 times. After that situation happened, Biggie, rushed to the hospital or whatever, which meant trying to see if Tupac was okay, but I guess Tupac wasn't feeling it. Tupac felt like Biggie was behind the hit. Biggie claimed he wasn't, but a month later, after this incident happened, Biggie dropped the song "Who Shot Ya?" And Tupac, legitimately took that as a diss. Biggie said it wasn't a diss, but everybody, back in that time thought it was a diss. And from what I've heard, people said it was a diss. But after that, after Tupac was able to recover a few months later, he ended up dropping "Hit 'Em Up." And "Hit 'Em Up" it's a crazy song, man. Like when Back to Back came out with Drake, I thought that was like the best diss song of all time, but my dad was like, no, you got to go back and listen to, "Hit 'Em Up" and "Ether." And I listened to "Hit 'Em Up." I'm like, Jesus, Tupac went off on Biggie, Puffy. He even took shots at Mobb Deep and Prodigy, talking about his sickle cell. This song was like super disrespectful. Tupac also had a few of his associates on this song too. Yeah, Outlawz was featured on this song. I guess Outlawz was a group that Tupac started early in the 90s, but yeah, they destroyed the song, man. I see why people would say this song is the best diss song of all time, because Tupac was talking his stuff on there, and it's like, I don't know how Biggie could have came back from this one. Like this song, this is like the staple of in rap history. Like when you think of Tupac, when I think of Tupac now, I think of this song. Like Tupac has a great category, but when it comes to songs, just like "Hit 'Em Up" was always a song you think like, dang, Tupac really went off. But yeah, man, so that's my number 1 song on my list. Going at number 2 is "Ether." "Ether" came out in 2001. It was on the album, Nas's Stillmatic album. This song was a shot at Jay-Z. I believe Jay-Z and Nas have been going back and forth at each other for a long time. Nas ended up dropping this song, and this is a dope song as well. Nas was going at Jay-Z, had his big lips. He was just going at Jay crazy, man. When I go back to listen to this song, I'm like, Jesus, Nas was going at him, and this song deserves to be, number 2, or it could possibly be number 1 on the list. Nas really went at Jay on this song. And I believe Jay ended up, responding to the song, but from what I've heard and from what the song I listened to, it wasn't as effective as "Ether" was when it first came out. So that's why I put "Ether" as number 2. Going on to number 3, I got "Real MNF and G's," or "Real Compton City G's" by Eazy-E. This song was released in 1993, and this song was a diss song towards NWA, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. Eazy was going right at them, man. And this song is a really dope song. And I think, honestly, this beat really made this song too. And also, besides "Hit 'Em Up" and like "Ether," these 3 songs, like these guys actually went at their target. Nowadays, when people make their diss song, they jump around and make subliminals and stuff. But these guys were actually going out and listening to these guys' names in the song, and that was like crazy to me to find out like they really wanted smoke. But I believe the reason why this song got released was because Dr. Dre wanted Eazy-E to get rid of his manager, supposedly, but Eazy-E really didn't want to, and then apparently Suge Knight made him, and then Eazy-E Didn't like that, and then Dr. Dre ended up dropping a song years later that, you know, was kind of a diss towards Eazy, and Eazy really wasn't feeling that from what I've read, and so he decided to drop this song. But, you know, this is a really good song, man, and this beat is super dope, man. I love the synth. I love that West Coast feel on this specific beat, man. Like, that feel makes you catch the chills when you listen to it, man. It's a dope song. But yeah, man, so I put that as number 3. As number 4, I put No Vaseline by Ice Cube. This is another song that was crazy, man. This song dropped in 91. I guess Ice Cube was going at, you know, Dr. Dre and his old manager for MWA. I guess they were having some financial issues or something wasn't going right. But another one, Ice Cube went off on this song. He went straight at Dr. Dre. He did not hold back. He went straight at their manager. And I remember, you know, hearing this song, I believe, or something to go with it, because in the movie NWA, this part, I believe, came up, and they were having, you know, really bad issues. But, you know, Ice Cube was another one. I never knew Ice Cube was this lyrical. I've never really listened to Ice Cube's music. I might have heard a few songs, but, you know, No Vaseline, he really showed his lyrical talent, and he actually went at them. And Ice Cube, it makes it so good because when Ice Cube raps, he's so aggressive, so he gives you that feeling like that he actually means what he says. So I put that as number 4 on the list. At number 5, I put Back to Back by Drake. Some of you may disagree, but I feel like this deserves to be on the list. Drake did his thing on this song. This was in the heat of the moment when him and, you know, Meek was arguing. I mean, not arguing, but he was going back and forth about, you know, the ghostwriting rumors that Meek released about Drake, and Drake really wasn't feeling it. But ultimately, Drake, you know, when Drake dropped this song, people were saying this was like one of the top diss songs of all time, just the way that Drake went at Meek. And some of the things that he said about Meek. And this song was like a hit song. It was like top of the Billboard charts. They were playing it in the clubs. Drake was playing it at his concerts. It was a bunch of memes going around about this song, about Meek Mill. So this song was a big song back when it really dropped in. I felt like, you know, it deserved to be on this list. But yeah, man, that's my top 5. I do got a list of honorable mentions, which is Back Down by 50 Cent, which is a shot at Ja Rule. This is one of my favorite songs all time by 50 Cent. I think 50 Cent really went crazy on this, and I've always listened to the song, but I never really paid attention to it. I looked at it as a diss. I've heard him, you know, mention Ja's name in the song, but I never looked at it as a diss until recently when I actually sat down, looked at the lyrics, and paid attention. I'm like, wow, this was like a really good diss towards Ja Rule. But yeah, man, so I put Back Down, Take Over by Jay-Z, which is another great song directed towards Nas. And then you got The Sauce by Eminem, another good song, The Warning by Eminem. And then also I put The Story of Adidon by Pusha T. You know, I'm a big Drake fan, but I had to put Story of Adidon by Pusha T. Pusha T really, you know, he got Drake on that for sure. But yeah, man, that's my list. Let me know down in the comments if I missed any song or if you think I should have, you know, left a song out. That concludes today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next video.
Watch. Run it. Hands in the air now. Hands